Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the Bunk and Pick podcast. Pick here with Bunk. Bunk, say hello to the people.
So here's Bunk. Forgot to, kind of messed that one up. But
How'd you mess it
I
up?
forgot to put our little logo up first.
So
it's
we're
got
just
us
seeing
going,
our
"Woo!"
heads. Oh, God.
Ah, well.
Well, by the magic of editing, no one will know because I'm going to steal that picture from you and
Ooh.
I'll overlay it. So
Okay.
we'll be fine.
All right. Hey, before we get started, I want to show everybody merch. Look at that.
That's merch. That's a one-of-a-kind merch right there.
Ooh. Look at that. Is that cool? Whoa. Bunk and Pick podcast on a
Disc golf disc.
disc golf disc.
It's a putter.
Is it?
Yep, from Dynamic Discs.
All right. It's cool. I like it.
It is cool. I'll tell you what, the die came out really well on that.
It's exceptional. I'm pretty pumped about it.
So that's super cool.
That'll be in the background next time.
I like it.
Cool.
Congratulations on your disc golf disc.
I'm a disc golfer. Disc golfer. Hey, what's going on?
Oh man, I had to make a quick trip up to the upper states there from Texas. It was
You did?
hot as hell.
Land of the
Chicago dog.
Chicago dog. There you go. Don't go deep dish pizza on me. Chicago dog.
No, I went deep dish pizza while I was there.
I know, but Chicago dog's better. See?
I went Grimaldi's.
Grimaldi's. Is that like a local?
I think so. Malnati's is the one that everyone told me not to go to. So if Malnati's is listening, it wasn't for me. I didn't say that.
Okay. Was it good?
It was pretty good.
Not bad.
It's different. It got the sauce. You know, it's weird having the sauce above everything else.
It is kind of different when they do those. I've had one up there outside. I didn't get
pretty
into
good.
Chicago. I was outside of Chicago, but same difference.
I didn't mind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was outside Chicago.
Outside.
I was outside.
Damn
You don't let anything past you, do
nothing
you?
goes here.
And then you
Nothing
get
goes.
mad. Then you get mad when I crush your face.
I know. That's the thing. That's the family tradition.
It's a
Nothing
family tradition.
Balls be rolling.
Oh God! Talking about rolling my balls.
Rolling balls.
Yeah. It was fucking hot there.
It was.
It was 97.
I know. I mean, those guys were the sport. You know, you're talking about soccer, baseball guys. They're all kind of falling out because of the heat.
Yeah, all those European teams are real. I mean, it doesn't get over like 75 degrees there.
I know. Lucky bastards.
And it's 100, and they're playing soccer.
But it's a different heat. I'm going to be honest with you. 100 here in Texas and like 100 up there. It's different.
It felt way hotter up there.
Yeah,
I think it's because I'm used to here.
maybe.
There's humidity and everything. Whatever.
Yeah, it's some science to it.
It's got to be.
We're going to
a little bit
explore the science of it
Okay.
next podcast.
All right.
No, we're
Hey, can you tell your dog to stop punching me in the balls and scratching my arms? Look at that.
not. Hey, dog, you're their favorite person.
That's brutal.
They love you.
The minute I walk in the door,
They love you.
punch to the nuts, quick
I did
scratches.
see that. I did see the quick shoo on the arm, and then a boom to the balls.
It was hard. It did not feel good.
I liked that. I liked
So,
the
hey,
balls.
my blunder is your damn dogs.
I liked it. What can I say? I thought it was.
Of course
pretty
you
cool.
liked it.
I was watching.
Didn't happen to you.
They jump on me when I get home too.
Not like that.
Only if we're gone for a long, like on a trip or something.
That's true.
But they don't see you all the time. They like it.
Well, it didn't feel very good.
Okay. Well, sorry, but not sorry.
Yeah, but the heat's been crazy.
Heat's been crazy. A lot of sports stuff going on.
A lot of sports stuff going on.
Sports stuff going on.
I'll wait till baseball to talk about my sports stuff.
Ah, we love our baseball. Hey, well, let's hit something different to start out, and then we'll get our baseball.
I want to hear your blunder first.
Oh, but do I have a music for that?
I don't know. Are you going to do the right music this time?
Let me look. I'm going off camera.
Oh, my God. Off camera shit.
I'm back on camera.
For those listening on audio podcast, I'm sorry.
All right, here's Bunk's Blunders, a.k.a. Grumps. All right, we're talking sports fans.
Okay.
Friggin' ass wipes.
There's a lot of them.
What? So how does somebody think that they have the right to say, like, really ridiculous shit, like what happened to Marte?
Yeah, that was pretty fucked up.
How can you go to a game and think that's okay? And I know they talk a lot of shit when they go to games, but you know what? I get okay, let's go through them. You suck. Okay.
Whatever. Error.
And
E6.
blah, you blah,
whatever.
blah, blah. All that kind of shit. go back to the minor, any of the stuff like that. But when it gets personal, how does somebody think that they have that right to do that?
I don't know. And then my favorite part is when fans get mad that the player gets mad. Well, fuck, of course he gets mad.
I know. I
That's
don't know
pretty
how.
fucked
I
up
don't
what
know
they
how
said.
they honestly they put up a lot more shit than I could ever put up with. I don't get it, man.
Just constant.
It is brutal, and I don't know what that person said, but my God, man, you brought a friggin' adult major league guy who hears a lot of shit to, you really got to him on that.
Yeah.
one.
I mean, he got
that's
the fans banned.
that's fucked
Emily
up, man.
banned MLB. Man, I can't.
Yeah, they
talk
did. The
today.
White
They
Sox
banned
did.
him.
They banned him.
Yes.
And the kid was 22 years old. Come on, what an asswipe.
Yeah,
that just pisses me
well,
off, man.
that's bad upbringing.
It just doesn't make sense. Go to the boo him, do that kind of shit. You suck, strike out, blah blah blah. I get that, but what's the personal thing? I just don't understand how anybody feels that they can do that to somebody.
That's fair.
I
don't know.
Well, you remember when your brother was playing? He was pitched at Penn State.
Yes, they said all sorts of things about
And
the
man,
whole family.
they talked about like dirty, raunchy crap about his family. I was like, holy shit! And I sat.
They knew all of our names.
Yeah, because they research him.
Yep.
Like, come on, man.
And
But
that's
it's
college kids.
It's almost okay. Yeah, not that it's okay, but okay, it's college. I get it. They're a bunch of
Idiots drinking,
idiots.
learning.
And I sat in the fans and listened to him do it to like all the players. So okay, and it was, I don't know, it was stupid then. But in the pros, come on.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Fucking adults, man.
I know.
That just pisses me off.
Be professional about it.
I know. They do it in all the sports. It's not just baseball,
they do.
But unfortunately, baseball, you're not constantly moving. You can hear.
You
all
hear
that shit.
everything. Plus, when you're at a place like the White Sox, where let's be honest,
There's
not
like
a lot of
8
fans
guys.
are going. Shit echoes.
Like 8
Everyone can
people.
hear it.
I know that's fuck. I gotta tell you, that's fucked up. That's my grump of the week. It's fans do better, man. We sit here on the podcast and we talk some shit too, but not like personal shit like that. That's just fucked up.
Yeah, like
I mean-
attacking family members and
Oh my
death
God,
threats
man.
and stuff like that's wild.
I don't get it. So that's my.
To dovetail off that, you talk about like college football. These kids are 17 getting death threats because they lost one football game.
I know
Like,
it's
ridiculous.
friggin' ridiculous. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of this has to do with gambling and sports gambling, and even not even gambling, just fantasy.
I mean,
shit.
those death threats to Lance McCullers
That was
this year because a guy gambled.
It was a gambling thing.
Yeah.
Or it's some stupid ass that's losing their fantasy fucking football.
Which is ridiculous. You really think these guys give a shit about what your fantasy team is? They don't care.
What? Maybe Pete Rose did.
No,
That's a joke.
he didn't.
I know. I'm just fucking with you.
They don't care.
I know they
They
don't
want to
care.
win a baseball game. They want a football game.
I know.
It's wild.
It is absolutely crazy. I'm not. One thing I will say, I'll add on to my. I hate the whole gambling, and that even during sports now they put the odds up. They have
Yeah,
the
that's
gambling
wild.
things. That's fucked up, man. Don't like it. I get it, but I don't like it.
I mean, it's an industry.
It is an industry, and it's just
But the problem is there's people take it a little over. They're very addicted.
no shit.
And so,
That's messed up.
like, can you imagine your life savings? You're betting your life savings.
No.
Your chance of winning so minimal. Why
It's
would
just-
you
it's
do that?
stupid, and then get mad at the guy.
Right.
Even if that guy was betting his life savings, it's not like he can control everything he does.
Right.
So
That's
I don't know.
ridiculous.
Anyway, it's kind of messed up. Fans, do better, please.
Do better. I like
The
it.
Bunk and Pick podcast promotes a good fan experience. All right.
I will say there's some fan bases that are a little worse than others,
There's a
though.
lot that are worse. Texas ain't the greatest either, man.
No.
They got their share of like a-holes.
Yes.
So
Oh, yeah.
it's across the board. Trust me.
For sure.
I couldn't play.
Hey,
Good thing
good-
I wasn't good enough.
Good grump today.
Thank you.
Very nice
That
grump.
was a bunch blender grump.
No, I liked it.
The
I like
blender grump.
the blunder.
I'm gonna blender grumps from now on, maybe. Let's call them blender grumps.
No.
Okay.
You can.
Okay.
You're gonna keep calling them blunder
All right.
grumps.
All right.
Once it's said once with your brain, it's gonna be said forever.
All right. Oh man. Hey, I just got one word for you today.
Okay.
Schlongdonkel. And we'll move it on from there.
What the fuck was that?
That was just the name. I was just
For
telling you
what?
something.
What's a schlongdonkel? Explain it.
I'm not explaining it.
Okay, then maybe don't say it.
If you were around the 70s, you would have known this.
A schlongdonkel?
Mm-hmm. That's a 70s saying.
Oh, boy.
Just for you.
Does it
Pull down,
resemble
have a hat.
something on our hats?
A little bit. It's close.
That's ridiculous.
All right, where are we going now, Pick?
Well, there's a lot going on in sports,
lot
to be
going
honest with you. There's quite a bit going on, for sure. Basketball, drafts going on.
Basketball? Okay,
Kind of exactly what we thought.
it is. All right. Can I do another grump?
Yep.
The fuck was this guy that got picked 5th? This friggin', what's his name? Ace, whatever the fuck his name is. Ace Bailey.
Mm-hmm.
His friggin' agents told him, none of you guys in the top 5 pick him. Who the fuck is the
Yeah, it's
18-year-old kid?
ridiculous.
And then I liked it, Danny Ainge's team. It's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
We pick him, number 5.
Yeah.
And then this kid's like, God damn, man.
There's the holdouts in football right now with the rookie contracts. It's
Hell,
wild,
dude.
man.
I don't get it.
I feel like NIL kind of plays into that a bit.
This kid went to Rutgers or something. I don't think they were paying him too much.
They're paying them enough.
Well,
But starting, I think it was today, they have a salary cap now.
yeah. No, they do.
College has a
Yeah,
salary
they
cap
do.
now.
They do. Good. I think they needed it. But yeah, you can't. I mean, we knew Cooper Flag was going number 1.
Yeah, of course.
Um,
Trey Johnson went to the Wizards.
Did he?
Poor guy.
mm.
Rough team. But you know what? He was a really good player.
NBA. I'm gonna say this: the NBA is hard to keep up with. Those guys are constantly, Kevin Durant move. I mean,
Yep.
those guys just move like every friggin' year.
That was a big trade, though. Durant was in Phoenix for quite a while.
Yeah, but I mean, these guys, they move around a lot.
They do.
I mean, like Austin Reeves, I think out in LA just declined a mega contract. It's like, dude, the fuck you doing?
Because that team is kind of
I
stagnant.
know, but Jesus. Hundreds of
But he's going to go make
millions.
his money somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe. He won't have Bronny with him, though.
He won't, or Luca.
That's right. He wanted Luca. I
But
would
he-
stay there with Luca.
But Luca kind of took his spot, so
They still offered him the contract.
that's true.
Well, I'd sit on
Does
the bench.
LeBron stick around longer?
Oh,
He's
man.
40
Whew.
or 40 what? 42, 40?
I think he's got, what do you think, 1 year maybe? Maybe plays another year. I don't know. He's still good. I mean, he's still good. He still scores.
He's
a lot
40
of
years
points.
old.
I think he may stick around.
I mean, he's still top
one.
10 in the league,
It's probably one more, maybe.
at least.
Yeah, I mean, he's still.
I
still a
honestly
player.
think he's just going to keep playing until
I don't know what his contract.
it's going to
is,
be
but,
like the Jordan on the Washington Wizards.
maybe.
I hope not.
Well, now they're selling that team though for $10 billion.
I know the Bus family got out of there.
I know.
$10 billion is
Holy
crazy.
shit! Can you? I can't even imagine that.
Well, if we're on the subject of sports teams being sold, Tampa's getting sold.
Tampa,
Did you
$853.12.
guess how much it actually is? Okay, Stu Sternberg bought it for $200 million.
Okay.
Guess what the sale price is? Give me a guess.
Tampa Bay raised $900 million.
$1.7
Whoa!
billion
We got a B on
dollars.
there. Okay. Good for him.
for Tampa. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, those sports teams are worth a lot of money, though.
They are, and they generate, and Tampa has turned into a
They're
perennial contender.
I know. I hear you every friggin' week. I get you.
We'll get to that
I
in a
get
little
you.
bit.
I know. You're gonna crush my face.
Oh, yes, we are. I'm just anticipating it.
But that's what I had on basketball. I didn't have much. I mean, it was kind of, it is what it is there. The one thing I think is interesting in basketball, if you're not a first rounder, you may not even make the team.
No,
Which is
you'll go to the
crazy.
G League.
Isn't that crazy? That's like one dude.
Yeah, but only 5 people are on the court at a time.
I know.
The
I know.
rosters are so small,
It is pretty crazy.
It's wild that the draft is as long as it is.
That's true. That's true.
You would think that like 1 to 2 rounds and then just let everyone else be a free agent.
Well, I mean, they kind of are, even though they get picked. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody's after the first round. There's no guarantees.
No. It is wild.
It's a weird sport.
It is draft-wise. It's
Yeah.
weird. But, I mean, same with NHL.
Yeah.
You need more people in NHL on the team because you have shift changes and there's like 3 different groups of teams, whatever. But same thing. Those top 2.
Stam.
I know. I'm having a hard time.
Stam.
It's been a long week.
Stam. Okay.
John Stamos. Fucker.
You just did a schlongdonkel.
Oh, God. I didn't do any schlongdonkels. There were 0 schlongdonkels in the making of this podcast.
All right.
You threw me off.
I know, you threw
Same
me
shit
off.
in NHL.
NHL.
They go down to the minors too.
I get it.
And then baseball as well. The draft doesn't really much of anything.
Everybody goes down minors in
Every
baseball.
single person.
Oh. All right.
Besides Skeens. Well, he was in the minors too for a year.
He was in the minors.
Or half a year.
The Miz was down there.
Mizrowski?
Yeah, he was
My
down there.
God, he's good.
We'll get to that. I got him on my list of shit to talk about, sir. He's on my list.
You're listing it?
Baseball list. All right, we talked about NBA. Let's talk soccer, U.S. men's national team. And swept into the next round. They beat the mighty Saudis and Costa Rica or something.
They didn't beat Costa Rica.
Who'd they beat? Trinidad and Tobago.
Trinidad and Tobago.
Who else? There was another one.
It was Costa Rica. Not Costa Rica. God
Not
damn
Costa
you.
Rica.
God damn it.
Schlongdonkel!
Oh my God. I'm going to make you a shirt. I'm going to make you a shirt. They beat the Saudi. They did Trinidad and Tobago, and the last game was against, like, Ecuador or something like that. It wasn't anybody. So they looked kind of like shit the whole time. I got to be honest with you. I know they swept, but they don't look good. None of the big name players are on the team right now, really.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the biggest name player on that team right now is probably Malik Tillman.
Really?
Yeah. All the big name guys are either playing in the Club World Cup or getting the summer off because their season was super long.
Okay.
So, like, Pulisic's not playing, Weston McKennie, Serginho Dest, Anthony Robinson, like, all the bigger names are not there.
They're playing in the other tournament. Maybe there's just too many tournaments.
There's so many fucking
Ever
tournaments.
think about that?
Yeah.
Hey,
well,
Austin,
everybody's complaining about
I
it.
even saw, like, Austin's playing some.
Yeah, the U.S. Cup, Open Cup. That's normal. That's domestic.
They're playing like a country, though, or something, right? This next game coming up.
No.
You sure?
The U.S. Open Cup. They're not playing. Austin wouldn't play against a whole country.
They're playing a whole freaking country, man.
Yes.
I'm telling
Which
you.
country is it?
I'm going to find it.
Teach me.
I'm just telling you. I saw Austin because they're on my feed. And they came up.
They're not playing a country. So they have 3 tournaments. Okay.
Okay.
They have MLS, which is not a tournament. It's the whatever. The U.S. Open Cup, which is a tournament. And then there's the Leagues Cup where they play Mexican teams.
Okay, maybe that is there. Are they in that one? No.
Yeah.
All right, maybe
The Leagues Cup.
Maybe that was it.
But they're not playing the whole Mexican national team.
Okay.
Playing professional teams out of Mexico.
Okay, I might have got it wrong.
Yeah, you got it wrong. You schlongdonkled
I
it.
schlongdonkled it. Damn it! I got a schlongdonkel on that one. One schlongdonkel for me.
That's
shit! All right.
Oh man, that's pretty good, schlongdonkel.
Oh man, I got you. All right. I thought I was gonna catch you with that one. But
Nope, you didn't catch me.
Son
Can't catch me.
Damn it.
Can't catch me.
But anyway, we're into the next round.
They are into the next round. They have Costa Rica. It's a
See?
it's a huge jump up in competition.
Told you Costa Rica was in there.
If they don't make it to the finals, then it's a failure.
Well,
No, it is. They're supposed to be the best, if not top 2 teams in CONCACAF, just the FIFA governing body or whatever of North America, whatever. And if they don't make that, it's a failure.
well,
And there's going to be serious questions about Poach being the coach.
no.
Yes.
Wow, he's the guy, man. They just hired
He's
him.
not, though. He's looked like I was super excited about
I know
it. Chelsea
you were
guy,
pumped.
but it does not look good. And he's clashing. The players don't work well. I don't know. There's a clashing of the players.
Man.
But he came in. The players before were getting like sunshine and rainbows, and told him. And he came in and told them how fucking bad they were.
Yeah.
And this is what you need to do to be good. And those players didn't like hearing that.
Man, you sound like a Yankee fan. Already off the bandwagon. You were on. You were heavy on him.
I'm not saying I'm off the bandwagon of the U.S.
Okay.
national team.
Okay.
I just
Coach.
don't.
You like the coach there for
I
a
do
while.
like that coach,
All
and I
right.
think even if he leaves here, he's going to go back to a club team and be very successful.
Who would they hire, though? Who
There's nobody.
That's what I
Irv
mean.
Renard, the guy from Saudi, he's an awesome international
We just
coach.
beat them. We just kicked their asses.
Because they don't have the same
Yeah,
talent.
just kicked their asses. We don't want a loser. No losers here
God, you're such an
on our
ass.
teams.
That's so bad. The loser. They're losers. But yes, that's cool. The Club World Cup has been fun to watch. It is wild how invested the South American teams are because they're selling out the stadiums. And it's wild how uninvested the European teams are because there's like 4 people at those games. It's
Really?
weird.
Well, that's because they got all these other things going on.
Well, here's what they're doing. They chose the biggest venues for these games. Playing in the Rose Bowl. It's 110,000 people. It's going to look empty.
That's true.
Even with 40,000 people,
That's
it's going to
true.
look empty.
That's true.
Playing there. They're playing in a lot of the NFL stadiums. Those are just too big.
Yeah.
They're too big of stadiums. The ones that are selling out are the South American teams, like the Brazilian teams and the Argentinian teams.
Well, yeah, because they have
can-
more of a presence here.
Oh, my God. They are wild, those
Yeah,
fans. It's
yeah.
awesome to watch. But it has been fun to watch the Club World Cup. Kind of seeing, like, the MLS. Miami got through, actually, to the round of 16.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
They're probably going to get trounced, but I don't know.
They have a good team,
Messi, when in those tournaments, that's when Messi is Messi.
They just have a great team.
They don't
Good
have
players.
that.
Oh,
Not
great
like on a
team.
not in a national level
Amazing.
though.
I don't know. Okay.
Not on like a world level, international level.
Maybe this year they do.
They don't.
Okay.
They
Wow.
don't because they're going to run into
Woo!
like Manchester City last night was just shit all over Juventus. Juventus would shit all over Miami.
Okay. I'm going
Yes.
to take your word for it, but we're going to circle back and see if that happens.
Woo.
I'm a messy.
Fuck.
Woo! I'm a messy guy.
My words are
I
bad.
like messy.
Do you?
I like Mr. Messy.
You like you, Mr. Messi? Why don't you get a jersey?
No, I don't like him that much. A little old to be wearing fucking jerseys, FYI.
No, you just put it
Oh, my
around. I
God.
wear soccer jerseys.
Yeah. Okay.
They're different.
I'm a little older than you. Just a tad bit.
I mean, I have a 16-year-old child.
I'm not wearing a fucking jersey for anybody. Sorry.
All right, I'm going to get you a Longhorns
I'll
jersey.
wear a hot dog
I know
hats
what to
and
get
shit.
you.
I like lots of hats, but not a
Longhorn
jersey.
hat.
God, I'm not wearing a jersey.
I'm going to get you a Texas jersey.
I'm
gonna make your ass wear it.
Man. I'm not wearing
I think
it.
you want it.
I don't want it.
Well, I could see in your eyes.
God. Next.
Next, hey, can I just one thing? Here's
Yes.
a kind of extended gripe.
Oh.
Man, the push for WNBA right now.
It's ridiculous.
I get Caitlin Clark's amazing.
Yeah.
And there is talent, but it's getting forced down our throats at the moment.
It is.
And it is hard to watch any of the networks because that's all I'm hearing about.
Yeah, I know.
And
They're really pushing
it is why?
I don't know.
I get they're trying to grow that, but
It
the
is.
product has to be better.
It is. And well, ESPN, I mean, it's just fucking ridiculous.
They push hard. I get
Everything.
that because they have the rights to the games
Yeah.
and whatnot. But
Yeah.
even on Fox and CBS, they're pushing it.
Yeah, they are pushing it.
And it feels very artificial. Like it
Yeah, I
doesn't
would
feel
agree.
genuine.
I would agree with that. I
I want it to be. If we're going to talk about the sport, it has to be genuine, and
I
it does
agree.
not feel that at all.
No, it does. It does feel forward. And any little thing I think they're creating rivalries and trying to create that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I
that
know.
I'm not so sure is true.
I know, like behind the scenes, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, like we don't hate each other.
Yeah, I mean,
I say.
and you got all these. You know what it is though. You have all these guys on the air too.
Mm-hmm.
So they just make a big deal out of it just to get listeners. I guess
They
or
got to fill
whatever.
time. I get that, but
Yeah.
also like baseball is pretty. I mean, there's a lot going on in baseball at the moment. You've got drafts. Like it doesn't. 45 minutes of an hour show doesn't need to be dedicated.
No,
to
I
it.
agree.
And that's what we're getting right now.
I agree with you.
And it's hard.
It is tough.
Yes.
It's a tough one.
So there's I've got that for you.
Hey, a little grump from the pick grump. I like it. Hey, let's talk because it's coming up in how many days and how many hours?
College football. I got you. All right, college football starts 56 days, 22 hours, and 44 minutes.
I like it, and we love our college football.
Love it.
But the new Pac-12, have you seen this new Pac-12?
I've seen some teams kind of shaping up just a little bit.
They're going to, Texas State, I think, is going to sign.
Which I think is huge for Texas State.
It's huge for Texas State. I think they're trying to get approval because if they try to leave the other conference after the first, they have to pay $10 million. Before the first, they only pay $5 million to get out. So they have like an emergency meeting.
Yeah, get out.
So they're getting out.
Yeah.
But it's made up of states. All the teams are states. It's Oregon State, Washington State, Colorado State, Fresno State, Boise State, San Diego State, Utah State, and Texas State. But there's some good teams there.
But what a fall from grace for that conference.
It is, but those are actually good teams.
They had Washington, Oregon, USC, UCLA.
Well, they did.
They had some huge brands,
They did.
and they fumbled that so bad.
But I will say this. Oregon State, Washington State, Boise.
Boise's always good.
I mean,
Oregon State once every couple years is there.
Washington State's the same
absolutely.
way. Even Utah State every once in a while, but they're not a big player. But I think they'll be okay.
And Texas State has definitely gotten better.
Texas State's gotten better. I think it's a good move for Texas State.
It's huge.
I mean, that's a big conference. For
Absolutely.
them.
I mean, that is a big conference.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be like the midway conference. Because I think because of the name recognition and the history, they'll be able to pull in more viewers and more money, but the product might not have year to year might not be super consistent.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to be the strongest teams, but they should be able to recruit well. I mean, if you're looking at Texas, you're playing on the West Coast against teams and get a lot of exposure out there. So
yeah, for sure.
I think it's a good move. I'm happy they're at least not two teams like they were last year.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus. So I think that's a good move for them.
So here's a question. Where do you go next, right? They're going to have to expand. They're going to have to get bigger to survive. All these other conferences are like 14 to 16 teams. Where do they go now?
I think they attack some of the teams that are consistently in the lower tiers of, like, I mean, look at the SEC. They got teams that just are never, be honest, some of those teams aren't going anywhere, ever.
Vandy. Football-wise, no.
No, football-wise,
but their baseball and basketball is good.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it is all sports, so it's not just football, but football is mostly what you think.
It's driving, for sure.
I mean, I think they could poach some of those guys, some of the bigger.
Do you go after the bigger, or do you go, is it like, hey, let's go get UNLV, let's get Nevada, let's get...
God, I don't know, man. They're just not very good, man.
Those teams, are you kidding? UNLV was great last year.
They've had good years, but they're just... Nobody's watching them.
Nobody's watching Texas State.
That's true.
You know?
I had a point there.
Or Utah State. Like, how much Utah State are you watching?
I watch a lot of Utah State.
Yeah.
Late at night.
Who's their famous quarterback?
The Utah Utes. I don't know. I have no freaking
Exactly.
idea. Okay.
It would be the starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, my friend.
Is it?
Yes.
Jordan Love?
Jordan Love came from Utah State.
All right. See, I knew somebody came. I don't know.
The Uters is what you said. The old Uters when I asked what quarterback.
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Sorry, man. Hey, we got Boise State with Ashton Genty.
Boise, but he's gone.
Well, he is gone.
But Boise State's constantly good.
They've always been
They are
good.
constantly good.
You know what? I think it's going to be good.
Go after, like, the MAC.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like, whatever. I mean, you're not going to get anything from the Big 12. So those teams kind of want to sit.
Not from the Big 12.
You're not going to get, but you're not going to get anything from the SEC. Those teams are making too much money.
Maybe the Big 10. Maybe you get some bottom dwellers.
They're making so much money.
I mean,
they had like a $2 billion contract.
Let's throw Illinois over there or something.
But why? Okay, if you were Illinois, why would you leave a cash cow?
Well,
to go be.
If you look at the money part, I agree, but they're not. They're just.
But
never
it's always going to be
competitive.
money.
But they're never competitive, man.
Illinois is.
Indiana every once in a blue moon.
Well, now they got
a new coach.
Signetti.
But
who just absolutely dumped his pants during the playoffs.
So let's see. Horrible. You know what? And talking about, I'm very curious to see what they do this year. So they had a great
all of his
Cinderella
guys
run.
are gone.
I know they had a big Cinderella run.
They
Now,
did.
Let's see what he does.
Can recruit.
I hope
It's going
he
to
does
come
well.
down to Ken. I do too, honestly. It's fun to watch him. He's hilarious on whatever spots on TV he's doing.
Yeah, he's intense.
But I'll tell you what, he won and he was like that. If he's losing, he's like that. It ain't going to last very long.
No. How about Minnesota? I like Minnesota.
But why would you? But
they're
again,
not going anywhere.
Big 12. So
I
like
agree.
like
Everybody-
ACC is somewhere you could probably attack, right?
Yeah.
Get Stanford and Cal back.
Yeah, that's true.
Why?
That's true.
But the ACC's rights are very brutal to get out of.
Yeah, everybody's already signed everybody. I think
SMU?
it's hard I think it's just too hard for teams to. I think they're going to stay this way for a little bit, and then
They're going to have to go get smaller teams.
But I am happy that at least they turned into an actual conference. At least
I'm glad Pac-12 is still around.
Yeah.
Right. It's not like the Big East where it's just dead
right.
or turns into a basketball conference.
True that, dog.
How you feeling about college football? 53 days out.
I'm excited. I think Texas got a big game first, though.
They do.
Going to Ohio State.
Man, just because of this kid's name, Arch Manning is going to be very good.
He is, but man, if
But
they judge him on one game, it's going to suck.
He's never ever going to be as good as the lore that everyone's building around him.
No,
because they never are.
And think about it: his first actual take over the team is against Ohio. That's
fucking Ohio State.
And if he loses, oh my god, it's gonna be brutal.
Yeah, we're gonna hear about it.
It's gonna be brutal, which isn't fair. Isn't fair to him or the team.
But he'll turn around and have a great season. He has weapons around him. The offensive line is a question. The D line is a little bit of a question. I mean, they brought in 5 portal defensive linemen, so what if that is what? But and they'll be good off the edge, but up the middle, we don't know.
Yeah. Well, and Ohio State's lost guys too. So
they did. They lost most of their defense
and their quarterback.
Will Howard was fine.
Well, I will say this: he won.
He did win.
He wasn't probably the flashiest dude ever, but he did win. So
he did win, but he had the talent around him was
that's true.
unreal.
That's true.
I'll give Will Howard this though. He won at Kansas State too, and he didn't have much.
He did.
The dude plays. He is good.
It's gonna be a very interesting game. Be the first game.
That is a very interesting game, and you have to go into Columbus for it.
You have to. And Lee Corso will be there for his last game, by the way.
I know. Okay, he said he's gonna end it where it all started.
Yeah, he's gonna put on the old Texas cap.
I hope so.
He won't.
Nah, he won't.
Bastard.
Nope. He's gonna put on the
original
Brutus.
Put on the Brutus head.
I don't know. I think the build up for it, the game itself will be good, but the build up around Arch Manning, who has 900 total yards throwing, he started 3 games, dude. He needs, and saying he's the number 1 draft pick and all this shit, dude. Kid,
I know.
And I'm happy Sark is his coach because Sark kind of knows how to shield him from that shit. But my God, man, the pressure's got to feel immense.
The advantage he has is he can actually run.
He can run.
He can move. I mean, that's probably his big. I mean, he can throw, but he can also run. And so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun season. I can't wait.
There was a small set. I think C.J. Baxter's a little bit slower getting back. I mean, he ripped 3 ligaments in his knee. Yeah. So if that guy can come back and be the bell cow, you have Trey Wisner complementing that.
Mm-hmm. Texas
that was fine. The problem.
Even if they
running
lose
game, running game was the problem last year.
They're going to be at the end. They'll be there.
I hope so.
Me too.
Got to go to Georgia. Got to go to Florida.
Georgia, I'm not worried about anymore.
Why? They're good. They're good every year.
They've dropped a little bit though. I think we got them.
We'll see.
I think we got them.
Florida's going to be really fucking good this year.
We got them.
As long as Napier keeps his head out of his
Napier.
ass.
I think we got him. We got him. I guess I'll be wearing my Texas jersey.
Yeah, you'll be wearing your jersey.
Little gold
Arch Manning jersey.
Oh God, fucking it. Don't do that.
I'm gonna do it. Numero uno.
Oh my God. Hi, I'm 60-something. I got my Arch Manning. Or, not Arch. It's Arch.
Yes, it's Arch.
Yeah, I was thinking about the other Arch.
Archie.
I wear the original Archie.
I was laughing because I was talking to someone while I was on this trip, and they're Saints fans, and they were like, "Oh, we can't wait. The legacy's coming to the Saints. I think they're going to tank this year so they can get Manning." It's like, what?
Jesus.
The kid, that's started 3 games.
There's
You don't know what he is.
But you know what? There is no guarantee he even leaves after 1 year.
He pretty much has said he's not going to.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Why would you?
He's making $1 billion.
You
plus,
work 1 more year under a good coach.
and he gets the experience, and
He gets the
he'll be a
experience.
better guy, after that. So, I mean, I know the hype is ridiculous.
It is. It's getting wild. I'm
Yeah.
excited for it.
I am too. I'm ready
But
for it.
I'd like to temper some expectations because I think that's ridiculous to say
I
he's
agree.
the best player in college football already.
Every year they do the same shit with all of these guys, and then they start falling off. And
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Hook 'em
Got some
horns.
college. Got
Hook 'em-
some
hook 'em
college football in.
Hook 'em horns.
Hook 'em horns.
All right, we got to go to baseball.
Got to go to baseball.
I'm itching.
Could we talk about it?
My butt's itching for it. I got to get
Don't.
in
Whoa.
there. Got a little itchy butt going for baseball.
What the? Oh my god.
All right, what? You know what? I'm gonna let you start because you've been busting my balls and rolling my balls and rolling them over. What
Oh.
are you going to say?
Hey.
Yes, I know. Say it.
Fuck. Where's Tampa?
Half game behind.
Half-
Yankees.
Oh. Yeah, Yankees spent a lot of money on that
I
roster.
know. They're God. I don't know what happened to them.
Tampa's
have
hitting
gone
the
cold.
shit out of the ball.
Yankees have gone cold.
Tampa is hitting the shit out of the ball.
And,
All of them are.
and
Top to bottom.
The only
lineup
one
is.
hitting in the friggin' Yankees is
Judge.
Chisholm. Judge ain't hitting.
No, he's
Judge is
Chisholm
striking
is
out.
hitting.
God, Judge is back to swinging at stupid shit. It's amazing they get in these cold. I know they go in slumps, but come on, dude.
Right, but it's like it's weird because it's literally the whole team is slumping.
It's the whole team.
It's every single player. Besides, Chisholm is doing
Chisholm
great.
actually is doing good.
He is. And Dominguez actually has been hitting the ball.
Dominguez starting to hit the ball.
Hitting the ball.
He is.
Not catching it.
No, he sucks.
He
out
has like
there.
9 million errors.
But he is hitting better.
He is hitting better.
So those two guys are hitting. Nobody else is hitting.
Nobody.
I mean, and Volpe is, God, he's my boy, but Jesus,
It's
killing me.
It's weird how this slump all started when they inserted the one Giancarlo Stanton back into the lineup.
But he's actually hitting the ball. It's not his fault.
Yeah, but he's not hitting like
I think
what
it's
he
messed
should.
up the whole dynamics of my team.
You can't. He has to hit a home run.
No, he's actually hitting
No.
singles.
Yeah, that's
running
the
well.
problem.
Running well now.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
That's the problem. He hits a single and
I
he's
know.
literally base to base.
He is. I know, but I will say that he's not striking out every time.
Yet.
I know, man. You are just a
I'm
killer.
just being
Just a
honest.
fucking killer on my Yankers.
Here's the real problem. That rotation has given up a lot of runs, my friend.
It's been mostly the relievers, though.
Yeah.
Starters are doing pretty good.
Weaver's back, which is good.
Weaver's back. The Dream Weaver's back. But, man, some of the guys in the middle are killing me.
I mean, you're losing
It's
5-1,
a
7.
slump,
The
man.
Angels. Did the Angels end
up?
up sweeping?
No, they didn't sweep.
3.
Thank God.
The Angels, dude.
They didn't sweep
Come
them.
on. Come on.
They didn't sweep them.
And
And
here's
now we
old
got the A's
Tampa.
coming in.
Oh, God. I know. And you're getting lollipop teams and you're not winning.
The A's are good. No, they're not.
They're not.
I know we're not winning.
They have a great shortstop.
They do have a
That
great
kid is
shortstop.
really
They do have a
good.
great shortstop.
If he doesn't win if he keeps this up and doesn't win rookie of the year,
he's
it's
a
rigged.
lock, man. He's a lock.
No, he's not, because they're saying Dominguez is number 2.
Come on. We had this
It's-
conversation
I know.
last time.
But so he's not a lock.
Come on, man. He's a lock.
He's very
You
good.
know it. I know
He's
it.
very good.
He's locked in. He's an all-star, too. He's going to
He
be an
is.
all-star.
He's gonna waste the good years of his career in Sacramento.
Maybe.
He sucks. I would be pissed.
Yeah.
I mean, you're making the money. I guess I wouldn't be that pissed. But
No, he's a breakout guy, so he'll be okay.
you could get a lot for him if they moved him.
Oh,
They won't.
they won't move him. They're going to move Paul Skeens.
I heard that too, and I heard the A's themselves moving Severino. I was like, why? You just signed him.
They did just sign him. He's
For a
he's
ton of
doing
money.
Okay. He's not killing
Hey, he's
him or anything.
fine.
I heard the crazy one. They were going to trade Skeens to the Yankees. The Yankees were getting up Volpe and some minor leaguers.
I don't think Volpe. I think the fans are too attached to Volpe.
I like Volpe, but he is making errors, so that's kind of killing him too on the other side.
He
of it.
is.
He's not hitting, but he is making some errors.
It's hard when everybody says you're the next Derek Jeter.
He's going to be fine. I hope they stick with him. I like him. He's a
Well, who would they put? See, the problem with teams like them and with the Dodgers. We're seeing with the Dodgers, depth is a problem.
Yeah.
Because once all their their position players starters got hurt, there is literally nobody behind them.
No,
it
there
is
isn't.
minor
There
leaguers
isn't.
behind them because they spent all their money on the starters.
They did. Volpe's fine.
I think you're going to see the same thing. Besides Ben Rice, who hits the shit out of the
Ben
ball.
Rice doing good.
He is,
I
and
like him.
the fact that he's not playing daily is ridiculous.
Well, they're actually getting him in more.
They are.
He's either DHing or playing first, but which means that you're sitting Goldsmith out more,
which hurts.
Which I'm actually a little annoyed with because he's sitting out way
one of the
too much.
better players.
He's freaking got a great average, hitting over 300. He's having a good year, and I think they're trying to figure out how to get Giancarlo in there more. And he's hurt the. I will agree.
He's hurt the lineup.
He has definitely hurt the mix a little bit there. But
I get you're paying him money, but fuck it, pay him to sit on the bench.
I mean, somebody good's always sitting. If you look at it,
yeah.
I mean, you got LeMahieu will sit, and but if he plays every day, he's a good hitter. But he's not playing every day.
Goldschmidt's now not playing every day.
Schmidt's not playing every day. That's pissing me off, personally. But you know, where else do you put Ben Rice if he's not DHing?
You get rid of
he can catch
Stanton.
He is a catcher.
And the thing is, nobody will take on that contract for Stanton if you try and move him.
No,
not one team will take that on.
He's retiring with the friggin' Yankees. I mean, that's a done deal. But all right, you guys are half game behind, but remember, you're still behind
until tonight.
And then next week we'll see. I bet. Here's my prediction: by next week we're up by 3 over the Devil Rays.
I don't think so.
You heard it right here in the Bunk and Pick
This
podcast.
Tampa team is gelling.
I'm telling you.
They're starting to win. The best team in baseball since May 20th.
I'm just saying it.
Over a month they've been on this. They're a good team.
Accept it, please.
Yeah, they're a good
3
team.
3 games behind.
I don't think so.
By the next time we do this. Well, we're going to check.
I can't wait till they play each other.
Hey, maybe, you know what they need? They need to bring Wander Franco back.
Yeah, what an idiot. How about this? That fucking guy only gets 2 years.
Suspension. He doesn't go to jail. Did you see that?
A suspended sentence.
It's a suspended sentence. He doesn't go to jail.
And the mom goes for 10 years.
Okay. The mom,
but she was selling off her child.
Man,
that's fucked up.
That's
very fucked up.
He got 2 years suspended sentence.
Right. But the thing is, it violates a whole bunch of stuff, and they don't think. The hope for the Tampa is that the United States blocks his visa now and doesn't give him a visa anymore.
Which they should.
Right, because he's a sex offender at this point.
Which they should.
Right.
But he's not going to jail.
No.
God.
But Tampa doesn't have to pay him.
No. But they haven't paid him for a long time.
I get that, but the looming fact that you might have to is kept them from making moves.
I agree. But yeah, I had that on my little list here. That's astonishing.
2 years.
Not going to jail. Not going to jail, though.
She was 14. He was 21.
I know.
That's gross.
And he was sending his helicopters and cars to pick her up.
Fucking gross.
He's a disgusting human. Bastard.
I know. And his cards were worth nothing right after everybody got a bunch of them.
I know.
I had so I was like, yeah, oh, fuck.
Yeah, his cards need to be fucking nothing. Yeah.
Bastard. I can't believe it's only 2 years.
Yeah, I can't either.
And the prosecutor was pushing for just 5.
5 in jail. Not 2 suspended.
Yeah.
Jesus.
How much money was transferred there? A lot.
Yeah. He has a lot of money.
Because he had a huge signing bonus, and he had he was making over $1 million while he played in the minors.
I know. Bastard.
I mean, he has money. It's just gross.
It's gross.
It is very gross. It's fucking gross that money can do that.
It is. It is very sad. Sad day for the.
It is. Yep.
Hey, so let's. Can we talk real quick on the finals and the All-Star balloting?
No. They're pissing me off.
Number 1 All-Star of all time, Aaron Judge, for over 4 million votes.
Yeah.
Ohtani got the highest in the other league.
Well, of course. Those are like the
Why
2.
Why are they pissing you off? Because there's no Rays?
Yeah,
no
who are like top 5 in every category. Not one of them.
Come on. So in American League catcher, you got the big dumper, who's going to be in. And Alejandro Kirk.
Big dumper.
Cal Raleigh. That's what they call him.
The big...
That's what
Do they
call
really
him.
call
That's
him
his
that?
name.
I haven't heard that one yet.
Yeah, that's his nickname, the big dumper.
Holy shit, he's hitting the ball. That dude is an animal.
I know. 32 homers.
Hey, if that team doesn't do any better this year, and they move him for a shit ton, they will get so much back for him.
I got to be honest. come out of nowhere. Now, can he?
No,
keep it
no,
up?
he was the best.
He's
hitting.
always been.
He
good.
was the best hitting catcher last year. His defense is better this year.
But is he going to continue that? That's a wicked home run streak he's got.
He is right now. It's crazy. He's seeing the ball very well. But let's look at his stats last year, right? So he probably hit a shit ton last year too. He's been a power hitter his whole career.
Passed up my boy Johnny Bench.
He did.
Didn't like that.
Isn't that crazy?
That's that. Think about that. Johnny Bench played 60s and 70s. He's the first catcher to hit more home runs before the All-Star game than him.
Yeah. So last year he had 120 hits, 100 RBIs, 73 runs. It's not showing. Let's see. It's not showing home runs.
How many dumpers did he have?
Dumpers. That's a fucking dumpers thing is weird, man.
That's what they call him, the big dumper.
Last year he had 34 home runs.
Now
so he's at 32.
He's at 32. So he's got 2 more to hit for the rest
But
of the
he had
year.
100 RBIs as a catcher.
He is good.
He's very good. And he's consistently been, so 2022, 27 home runs, 23, 30 home runs. Last year, 34. This year, 32.
Well, he's hitting out of his ass this year.
He's crushing it.
Yeah.
They could make so much trading him.
That's true. But
I don't know if they will.
God, the fan base would crucify him.
But why? What if you got, like, you could get a haul back for that dude and build a dynasty around that team?
I don't know.
Because he is a hitting catcher. You don't find, that's
No.
not in baseball anymore.
Well, I mean, look who the second place dude is, Alejandro Kirk.
Right.
And then they have, the kid out in the Dodgers. He's good. Will Smith is good.
Right. And you're looking at Rutschman's hurt. He
Rutschman's
hasn't been
hurt.
very good this year. Technically, I would say he's the second best catcher in the American
think so.
League.
Yeah, I think so.
So it's just wild. I mean,
I don't know. Well, he's going to be an all-star.
he is 100%. He should start.
And I don't like that. So first base, we got Vlad
Yes.
and Goldie.
Goldie deserves to be there.
And he's friggin'
Where's
sitting
Jonathan Aranda?
nobody knows him. He's lost somewhere.
Top 10 hitter in baseball this year.
Just saying, he didn't make it. Calm it down.
I think this whole popularity bullshit is a problem.
All right, how about second base? You got Gleyber Torres, my ex-Yankee, killing the ball with the Tigers, and Jackson Holiday.
Who's this?
Jackson Holiday's doing okay, but he's not.
Jackson Holiday.
He's number 2.
Where's Brandon Lau?
I know. I'm going to agree with you on that.
Brandon
one.
Lau is like he's the
I
best
know.
second baseman in the American League right now.
I'm not disagreeing with you, man. There's not enough people voting for your guys. Look, we got third base Jose Ramirez. I agree with that. And Alex Bregman, who's been hurt for like 3 weeks.
You know what I'm going to say?
Who's your third baseman?
Junior Caminero.
He's
He's
not
the
even
best fucking
he
third
didn't
baseman in
even show
baseball
up
right
on the
now.
list.
He's the best third baseman in baseball right now.
Well, not according to this, sir.
He's killing the ball.
I know. Shortstop Jacob Wilson. We agree with Bobby
Yes.
Witt Jr. I
yes,
agree with
both
that.
of those
too.
I agree
with.
100%.
Outfield Riley Green with the Tigers.
Who's been very good this year.
Javi Baez
Wait,
with the Tigers.
honestly, Javi deserves to be
he
there.
deserves to be there. You got the Troutmeister General.
That's crazy.
It is crazy because
It's a popularity
he's not
thing,
having
man.
a great. And then Stephen Kwan, who's always really good.
He is very
Stephen
good.
Kwan's
He
always good.
deserves to be the starter.
Riley Green's having a really good year.
Yeah, he is. So is Javi Baez. Those two.
Javi's having a good year. It might be Judge and the 2 Tigers out there at the end of the day. Starting.
I think it will be.
And then Ben Rice is actually number 2 on the designated hitter.
And number 2 on the bench.
Ryan O'Hearn.
How fucked up is that?
I know it is fucked up.
Oh, but you got to bring RoboCop Stanton in to hit the ball.
I know. It's pissing me off that
That's crazy.
Goldie is sitting way too much at this
And
point.
Ben Rice.
And I'm wondering.
Sit
I know.
Stanton.
I know. I hear you. All right, National League. Let's go through real quick. Catchers: Will Smith, Carson Kelly with the Cubs,
Yeah, that's fair.
Greg's
Honestly,
team.
Carson Kelly's been very good.
and then first base. I agree with Freddie and Pete Alonso, the polar bear.
Pete Alonso's been
Pete
having
a great year. Having a great year. Probably his best.
Do you think he's having a good year because he has the 2 guys ahead of him with Soto and what's his face at shortstop?
maybe? Oh,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking
yeah, I
about.
know who you mean.
Do you think he's having that? Because he's never really had that in the
Lindor?
lineup around him.
Lindor.
He's never had that in the lineup around him.
Maybe. He is hitting the ball.
He's
though.
hitting the ball
I mean,
really
he's
well
batting,
this
I
year.
think he's batting 286, and he's
Right. When's the last time he had a over 250?
Yeah, he's not a guy that hits for average.
He's not.
So I'm happy. I like the polar bear.
Yeah, I think he's having a great year. He deserves to be
He
there.
does. Second base, you have Marte with the Diamondbacks, who's been really
Yes.
good, and Tommy Edman, I think, deserves that. He hasn't made the All-Star game.
Well, Tommy Edman's been hurt off and on all year, though. I just don't think second base is the strongest position in the National League besides Marte, who's very good.
Marte's good. Third base, your boy,
Eugenio Suarez.
Manny Machado.
I know. It should be Suarez.
Guess who the second guy is?
In the National League?
Maxwell Muncy.
Max Muncy. But it should be Suarez from the Diamondback. He's killing the ball this year.
Well, did you see? So just this thing on Max, I know we didn't like to mess with Max Muncy, but he got glasses. Did you read about this?
Mm-mm.
He didn't have glasses. Since he started wearing glasses on April 30th, he's got 12 homers in 48 games, raises OPS from 531 to 829.
Jesus.
And has more walks than strikeouts.
My God.
Get the man some glasses.
It's like, what is it? It's the Wild Thing from
It
from
is.
Major
It
League.
is. Isn't that
Charlie
crazy?
Sheen.
That's a freaking.
That is crazy. That's
like
awesome.
That's a crazy thing. So good for him. I know we make fun of him a little bit, but good for him. Shortstops Lindor and Mookie Betts. Mookie's not having a great of a year.
He's not, but Lindor's is.
Lindor is. And then the outfield is your boy, Peter Crow Armstrong.
Why is he my boy?
I don't know. It's
That's
Greg's
Big
boy.
G's boy.
But he is having a
That's Greg's
phenomenal
boy.
year. Teoscar Hernandez, which he always has a good year. Little Ronnie Acuna Jr.
Yeah, that blows my mind.
He hasn't played for most of the first
That
half,
blows my
but he
mind.
is having a good year.
He hasn't played enough.
Kyle
There's got to
Tucker,
be like a qualifying amount of games.
Andy Pages,
Pajes.
and Juan Soto. So I think it's going to be the Crow and probably Acuna.
And probably Soto because it's a popularity contest.
I know Soto's actually pretty low down. He is the last on the vote getters there.
On the list they put out.
But
Now you do a whole another round of voting.
you do. And then DH, of course, is Ohtani.
If Mike Trout gets the starting position in the American League,
He will because his name's Mike Trout.
it's ridiculous.
He's a Troutmeister.
I love Mike Trout.
I do too, but he's not having that great of a year.
He hasn't had a great year in 10 years.
He's kidding.
It's been like 4 years. But you know what I mean? It's like,
I agree. I'm not disagreeing with you.
it's
We
just
talked
all,
about
and
it.
then he's going to be all the fans. I'm not going to get on that tangent again. But if I hear 15-time All-Star, I'm going, it's bullshit.
I'm not disagreeing. Not disagreeing with you. So to recap, there's no Devil Rays on any of these lists. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. It puts a chip on their shoulder
Well, they'll get picked though. Those guys will get picked in the
by like the team,
supplemental draft.
by the manager's choices.
Yeah. I mean, they have to. They are having a good year.
They're all having good years.
Okay.
Whole infield is having a good year.
get angry.
I am very bitter about it.
I know you are. I like
Okay,
it.
positions that don't deserve on Tampa's team that don't deserve All-Star votes. Danny Jansen in catching.
Okay.
Barely hitting 200. He's a good catcher. Barely hitting the ball.
Okay.
Outfield has been shaky.
Wait, where's Rockford?
He gone.
He is?
Yeah, they sent him to Durham.
Oh man.
They picked up Weiss. So he was the catcher for, I think it was the White Sox.
Okay.
Or one of those teams, but he's the backup now.
Oh, okay. I didn't
And
know
he's
that.
better.
I mean, Ben, yeah, he was.
Corvette had a flash in the pan.
He was, aside from being like really jacked.
But also tiny.
Yeah. Kind of too jacked to play
Weird.
baseball. Kind of a weird dude.
Weird.
Body
Yeah, he's just really short.
and really muscular.
But he hit the ball.
When
For
he hit,
like-
when he
for a
hit
minute.
it. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, Danny Jansen, the outfield's been pretty rough. There's been some good pitching on Tampa's team.
Okay. I'm sorry, man. We'll just see what happens.
It's just, I think it's bad. It's
You
bad
see-
for baseball.
You know who's kind of the Mets are like struggling. They've sent Acuna's brother down to AAA. They sent somebody else down too, another player. That was supposed to be good. Like Beatty.
Yeah.
Some of their young guys just aren't performing. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's behind the big three are struggling.
I think they are. Yeah. I mean, I think some of this. When get to the All-Star break, once you get past that, it starts to even out a little bit.
I am interested about the trade deadline this year because I think there's candidates on almost every single team. this
think
year
so.
that could get, besides the Rockies. We've talked about that. I mean, maybe one or two guys.
I think all the teams. I'm curious to see what the Yankees do. I know they need relief pitching.
Badly.
Maybe pick up a third. Say, I don't know if they'll pick an infielder.
What? The Airbender's there.
Oh, God. He's kind of torquing me.
The
Talking
Airbender.
about my torquing when first he changed the whole philosophy of the no beards because he was that guy. And now he's like, relief pitchers should just be pitching one inning. Shut up. Just shut up. A-hole. He's not even a great one inning guy.
Airbender.
I know.
I bet Milwaukee was happy to get rid of him. He's
think
very
they were.
well, because it's a smaller market in terms of baseball. Now he's in the biggest market, and anything he says gets put in the paper.
Everything. Plus,
So we're hearing all of it now. I bet Milwaukee was like, thank God.
I bet the Yankees don't hold on to him past a year anyway.
They might move him,
They could move him.
but he's got a big contract, man.
He does, but he's a guy they actually could move because they have the Dreamweaver coming in. He could close. He closed good last year.
Sadly, they're going to have to move one of those first basemen.
I hope it's not Ben Rice.
Do you want Goldschmidt to go?
No, I think Ben Rice should be. He can DH and he can catch.
Right.
Goldie's not going. No, I don't want Goldie going anywhere. I like the Goldie man.
So how do you fix that puzzle then? Because somebody has to go.
Stanton needs to get hurt.
Well, that won't take long.
he needs to pull a groin.
He doesn't move fast enough to pull the groin.
I don't know. It has messed up the whole
the mojo
of the Yankees
because they were on a roll, man.
I'm gonna tell you, it's that and the freaking beards and shit.
And you know what it is?
Starting to weigh him down.
They're putting Stanton. Honestly, they're putting Stanton behind Judge, and they're pitching. They're just giving Judge junk to hit. He's not getting anything.
And he's what he wasn't doing earlier. He's going after shit
because
too.
he has to.
I think
he has no protection anymore.
He's frustrated.
Put Goldie back behind him.
I know. I don't know. I like Booney, but Booney's starting to wear thin too. Sorry. I'm a true Yankee fan, my friend.
What? I've had this conversation with you 9 million times.
I'm a true Yankee.
Every single time.
Come on, I'm a true Yanker.
You're a staunch believer in Aaron Boone. That's wild.
I gotta tell you, man.
He needed to be gone already.
Starting to torque me. Getting a little torqued in the Booner.
It's because they were winning, and when he did his antics, you were like, but he's winning. But now he's losing. His antics are fucking ridiculous.
I'm telling you, the one thing I watch at almost all the games, and I'm not liking Goldsmith on the friggin' bench. It just doesn't make any sense because he hits, and then you sit him, and they lose the rhythm of playing every day.
Do you think that's a front office move, though, and less the manager?
No. Why would you sit him? He's friggin'
because Stanton, you're paying Stanton so much money.
Stanton's not an all-star.
Yeah, but you're paying him that money as a front office.
Well, they're trying to get Ben Rice in and Stanton. They can't. You know what? You're right. They could probably get a really good amount of something back for Ben Rice.
Yeah, or Goldschmidt, either of them. But you can't move them.
I wouldn't move Goldie.
Hell no.
I mean, he's a great defensive guy.
He fits right in.
I know.
He kind of has that Yankees culture. He's very good with that. Like he's very even keel, not anything crazy.
But he's got to be a little frustrated.
I would be pissed.
I mean, I'm curious. I like kind of watch him on the and actually it's crazy because even in the outfield they're like trying to play too many guys.
Yep.
It's like, come on, not like you're. I guess you're still in first place, but not by a lot.
By a half game. Tampa was like 6 out at one point.
Well, Tampa's 7-3 over the last 10, and the Yankees are 4-6. Toronto's 5-5, thank God.
And let's be honest, looking at that standing, Tampa and New York have won the same amount of games. Tampa has just played one more game than the Yankees and lost it.
You're a little studied up on this. A little too
much
I
am.
For me. I don't like
I
it.
am. I came hot today,
Not
buddy.
liking it, my friend.
Because Tampa has been the best team in baseball for the past month.
Okay.
And they don't get credit for it.
Well,
I know it's a small market. I get that.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Kevin Cash, that man is the best manager in baseball.
I agree. He's a good manager. We're going to see. Next week, there'll be 3 down, though, I'm afraid. Sorry, bro. Sorry, Broseph.
Bread. Bready.
Brosifus.
When does Tampa and New York play again?
Oh, man. Who knows?
Come on. Let's look it up. Come on. Because that's going to be fun. I hope it's for the first place in the division. because that would be just fantastic.
God, they don't play for a while.
In the end of next month.
Yeah, they don't play for a while.
At home, though. End of next month at home.
Which home?
Your home.
In Yankee Stadium?
Yeah.
Or at my other Yankee Stadium?
Just Yankee Stadium.
Okay. Yeah, they have 2 Yankee Stadiums.
Nope, the other one's called Steinbrenner Field. Ass.
Yee-hoo! I love it.
They had a fucking hurricane ravage their hometown.
I know. They should
and
move.
You're just making fun of them.
They're
They're not going to move. They're going to sell for $1.7 billion and actually build a stadium.
All right.
Which would be nice because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers sell out every fucking game.
They
so
do.
there are sports fans
They
there.
do. They
There
do.
are sports fans there.
I agree.
But they're not in St. Pete.
No. Well, a bunch of retired old people in St. Pete.
A lot of retired old people.
And guess what they're all at? They're all Yankee fans because they're
Sadly,
all from New
'cause
York.
they're all New Yorkers. Fuck.
All right, man. What else you got for me?
That's it on baseball. That's all I got on baseball.
That's all I got for baseball. We are going to see prediction. No, we'll circle back to this. I'll write it down.
Already know your prediction.
Right.
3 games down
3
by next
down.
round.
Okay.
It's not happening.
Okay. Well, we'll see. What else you got, man? Anything else on any other sports before we move on to our next segment?
No, I think that's it. I'm excited to just keep watching the Club World Cup. Baseball's been fun this year.
Okay.
It's fun when your team's winning. Sorry, Bunk.
Yeah, well.
And it's frustrating when they're not.
Sorry,
Bunk. Bunk.
It's a Sean Dunkel.
Oh, boy.
Hey, let's talk. What do you got? You got any cooking things for us?
I gotta.
Outside of the
I'm gonna be
deep dish?
controversial.
Oh, boy. Go ahead.
It's a food-based thing, but we're gonna tie it to sports.
Okay.
I don't like that Chicago dog.
No, I didn't say I liked it either. I just said, is a dog.
No, thank you.
I'm not disagreeing with you.
No,
Number
thank
one,
you.
it has tomatoes on it, which kind of takes it out of the
There's a
park.
lot going on there.
There's a lot going on. It's got a huge bun.
You lose the essence of a hot dog.
Yeah, the dog is just buried. It's buried in there under a bunch of other shit.
Yeah, I know it's controversial.
I don't think it's controversial. It's great. I like it. Doesn't compete with the pontoon at all.
Oh, God, it's better than the pontoon.
It does have a lot of stuff on it.
It's got so much shit on it.
I know.
Just doesn't make sense.
Well, and it's got, I was just saying, it's got like a thicker bun. It's like a lot of bread and a lot of other shit. And then there's
Just a lot of shit.
like a hot dog on there.
So that's a hot take there.
I like it.
As far as cooking goes, it's getting the summertime, so it's time to start getting lighter.
Okay.
Start doing some fun stuff with watermelon.
Watermelon.
Absolutely, it's
What
time.
are we doing? What are we doing?
You get to make all sorts of things out of watermelon. You could do salads out of it. You
Okay.
could pickle the rinds, as Big Greg used to do.
Okay.
They're delicious. You could turn it into a granita, freeze it, turn it into a nice
Ooh.
granita.
Every fucking time. What's a granita? Come on. I don't know what a granita
It's like
is.
shaved ice.
Oh, I thought it was going to be ice cream.
No, it's like a shaved ice.
Okay, a granita.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot to do. So definitely get in there. Tomatoes are coming back in season.
Ooh.
Heirlooms.
The heirlooms.
Those are good.
Okay.
Not heirlooms.
Okay.
We don't have heirlooms.
Heirlooms.
We don't have hair.
Okay.
We're hairless.
I like I do like watermelon.
So yeah, so it's time to get nice and light with your food there. So
Okay.
everybody out there, start thinking of lighter. Boomer keeps asking me for a baked bean recipe.
Baked bean.
He sent me a picture of some beans he made, and I was like, "Oh, that looks good. How'd you make it?" He said, "I opened the can." I was like, "Well, that's not baked beans." So he
Okay.
keeps asking me for
a real baked
recipes.
bean.
Yes.
Okay.
But
That'd be
that's
interesting.
so I got, and then the Chicago pizza I had. I think I'm a New York pizza guy.
I'm a New York pizza guy.
I like the flat pizza.
Yep.
But there's a place for that Chicago pizza.
It's not bad. You know the thing, like even with like their hot dogs, everything's a lot of bread.
It's a lot of bread. I think that's a Midwest thing.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I think so.
Because everything feels like heavy dairy and bread.
Yeah.
And the people resemble that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. Well, good. I've had them both. I'm a New York style pizza guy, and I just honestly, I'm okay with the Chicago dog. It's got too much stuff.
It's got too much stuff.
It's no George's hot wiener.
Well, it's better than that because that was George's hot wiener had like sweaty hair on it.
Are you shitting me?
I don't want a George's hot wiener.
George's hot wieners. All right, I like George's better. A lot smaller. You can eat like 5 of them.
Yeah, that were on his arm 3 minutes ago. His sweaty ass arm.
Oh man.
That's gross.
All right.
But yeah, that's food wise. I need to start thinking. I don't know. I have a tough time thinking of what to talk about on food. I don't really know what to tie it all to, I guess.
Well, I like tie it to summer, tie it to baseball, tie
absolutely.
it to a sport.
That's what I went for this time.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
good. Well, thank you, Pick.
hey, for you anything.
Insightful
You anything.
knowledge of what that thing was that you said.
Okay, good talk.
What was that thing?
What is it?
That thing, but the rind thing?
Yeah, what is it?
It's
not a rind. It's the granita.
Granita from Granada. Okay.
That's not from Granada.
All right. Hey, I got a little known thing I'm going to ask you. Have you ever heard of the King and His Court?
Like the game?
My God, what are you, 5?
The game King and His Court?
Holy frig, man. Are you kidding me? Softball guy. The King. Eddie Feiner. The King. Oh, my God. You really never heard of this dude?
Probably from you, but I just didn't listen.
All right, so
You were the softball guy.
All right, he's a little older than I am. He is known to be, by far, the best fast-pitch softball player ever. He started in the 40s. He actually played. So let me tell you who they are. So he's the pitcher. He could throw underhanded over 100 miles an hour. And his court was, when they went and played local teams, it was just him, his catcher, and 2 guys in the field. That's how good of a pitcher he was. When he started, they were saying, well, why don't you just play yourself because nobody can hit you? And he found out, it was just him and his catcher. And then he was like, well, when we get up to bat, I need at least 4 guys total, because if you load the bases and walk us, I need somebody else to fucking hit. So they came up with that. So the court was those guys. He was the king. So they used to travel around the country playing local teams. They actually went to up in New York, where our family's from, and my grandfather, your great-grandfather, who was actually a really good softball pitcher, played him. He was part of the team in Kingston, New York that played against him. And of course, no, you can't beat this guy. He could throw behind his back and through his legs just as hard as he could underhand. He could throw over 100 miles an hour. He was just an amazing.
Well, like equivalent 100 miles an hour? Or like actually softball throwing a softball 100
well,
miles
it'd probably be, I mean,
like 80,
it would probably have been like equivalent. Yeah.
which is gross.
So here's his deal. So he pitched from the 40s and then until like the year 2000. Their team went around. They had 9,743 victories. He had 141,517 strikeouts, 930 no-hitters, and 238 perfect games. And this was traveling. He would play towns. He would play, he was like a
unreal.
big deal. But here's the coolest thing. In 1967, and you guys, if you get a chance, go out on YouTube and find this. There was a celebrities versus pros softball game, and it was on TV and stuff. And he actually struck out. I mean, these guys in order. He struck out Willie Mays, Willie McCovey, Brooks Robinson, Roberto Clemente, Maury Wills, and Harmon Killendrew in a row. And if you go out and look at the video, you can watch it. And he throws to crazy, like he could not only just throw hard, but he could throw like crazy weird shit. But he threw, like they're sitting there at bat, and he comes and kind of wiggles his arm shit, and then he throws behind his back just as hard. And they're like, what the hell? Or he threw between his legs, or he could throw like change ups or screwballs and stuff. Just an amazing.
I wonder how many hits were against him.
He only gave up 3 home runs in all those years.
Oh my God.
So you think about it, there's only 4 guys. And so, he basically struck out. He would go during the game. He would go and move back to second base and pitch from there and strike him out. And I actually remember him.
That's pretty awesome.
I mean, it's just a crazy thing. But if you get a chance, his name is Eddie Feiner. Go out there and check him out. But it was the King in His Court. And it's just amazing to watch.
They need to make a 30 for 30 on that.
They really do, to be honest with you. He was that famous. He was a very famous guy.
Eddie Feiner.
The King, yeah, if you just look up King in His Court, you'll see. You can see it. But if you get a chance, watch the 1967 Celebrities versus Pros thing. And it's actually pretty cool because a lot of the, it's just kind of cool that time period where they interacted a lot different than they obviously
absolutely
do today. So that's my kind of strange thing for the day. But
those are some crazy stats.
Oh my God.
That's wild.
And if you watch if you get a chance to see the video and see how hard he's throwing, he's friggin' throwing hard, man. But
Awesome.
I watched him strike out those guys, and they were not like they were trying to hit him, but they literally couldn't hit him. So
that's awesome.
Pretty cool. If you get a chance, check him out. Eddie the King Feiner.
That's wild.
Yeah. There you go.
Did old Poppy get a hit?
No, he
Not a chance.
freaking crushed everybody. And old Poppy could throw hard. I mean, I remember when I was younger, I saw him pitch once. He'd go out there with his long pants on. Come from the brickyard and his t-shirt, and he threw hard, but this guy's
just different level.
This dude's he's a whole new level, man.
Oh, that's wild.
So it's pretty cool. There you go.
All right. Hey, good fact.
Yeah.
Good obscure fact of
Little
the day there, Bunk.
Fact, I know. We go from cheating fishers to Eddie Feiners.
Eddie Feiners. The Schlongdonkles.
You see it all. The Schlongdonkel here at the Bunk and Pick podcast.
Well, I do want to share one picture with the with the listener base here.
Okay.
I didn't know that you got a toupee.
That's freaking awesome looking, by the way.
I gotta say, holy shit, buddy. I'm just gonna put this up for everybody to see. Look at the Bunk.
And that was my Andy Warhol days. I look just like Andy Warhol in that.
That's pretty fucking good. This one's better. I like this one better.
Hold on. Let me get. There you go. That's a good one right there, brother. I like it.
What is that from?
I don't even ask. It's just stupid shit. I will say I have fun. So
yeah, it's the best part.
But it actually looked pretty good. And when I was younger, I had not white.
You had the
hair,
locks,
but I had long hair.
You had the locks.
I did.
Your hair was longer than your shorts.
I had the old Magnum PI
the old
shorts.
Nut huggers.
The old schlongdonkels were on. The old dung catchers. Oh man.
All right, Bunk. Well, we are wrapping up our time here. Any parting words for the people today?
I don't think I have any. This was fun. I kind of like that we do different stuff too. Talk about different stuff. It's kind of cool. But there's a lot going on in sports. I'm looking forward to being 3 games up next week and seeing whatever happens to the men's national team in soccer.
What happens?
What?
I can't wait for you to put your tail between your legs when Tampa's in first place next week.
Wait a minute. Will you immediately text me if they win and the Yankees lose?
Fuck yes.
I know you will. Bastard. That's brutal, man.
I'm going to send you the typical meme I send of the ray flying out of the water.
Well, you better hope the Yankees don't friggin' take off. The way they're playing, I would hope they would. I don't know.
Well, they're not because they couldn't beat the Angels.
God, the Angels are horrible. Hey, before we leave, what happened to Ron Washington? Like,
I don't know.
I watched him coach those games. He looked okay, and then now he's probably not going to be coaching anymore.
Yeah,
that's weird.
I don't know. He's gone through quite a bit in his life.
Yeah, he's
a lot of ups and downs.
I agree. Anyway, that was kind of a strange sports thing that came out.
All right, what a thing to end it on.
Yeah. Hey, Ron, if you're out there, brother.
And also, if you're out there, send any questions you might have to bunkandpickpodcast@gmail.com or check out the old social media. Check us out on YouTube if you're listening to this. And if you're on YouTube,
come on,
smash that like button, as the kids say.
Gotta check.
And definitely subscribe.
Gotta check YouTube
to get the updated episodes each week.
Yeah. And you wouldn't have known that there was a word called schlongdonkel if you hadn't been on here today.
No, it's not a real word.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Well,
anyway, it's my kind of word. All right.
Well, you know what I feel like you're doing?
What?
Saying words like that. I feel like you're rolling balls. Rolling rolling them.
They're rolling them.
It's the Bunk and Pig Podcast. It's the Bunk and Pig Podcast.